Hi everyone, Mr. Gawreluk here, and I'm going to try to record a science video in one of the most impossible places to find quiet, which is the third floor of Franklin Elementary. So, welcome, and we'll see how this works. As you can see on the screen here, there's a lot of things that we want to review to help prepare you for the science MCAs. Moon phases is one of them, planetary order, animal adaptations, the water cycle, simple machines, and then is something solid, liquid, or gas. So let's hop right into moon phases here. As we talk about the moon, oh, whoa, look at that. We have a surprise guest. As we talk about the moon has different phases. It doesn't stay full all the time. It really has a day where it's a full moon out of a phase schedule of 28 days. Moon phases refer to the different appearance of the moon as you see it from the Earth. There are 8 main phases of the moon. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the new moon, and then it becomes a waxing crescent. First quarter moon, which is on the right side, is full. So we say wax on, which means we're waxing on to waxing crescent and waxing gibbous, wax on to the full moon. Then we wane off to get to the new moon. Waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous. Gibbous, you can look that word up if you'd like, till the full moon. And then it repeats backwards, the waning gibbous, the last quarter, the waning crescent, back to a new moon. Because the moon takes almost the same amount of time to complete one revolution as it does one rotation, we mainly see the same side of the moon all the time. So the moon is spinning around, or is traveling around the Earth in an orbit. It also takes that long to spin around once. So essentially, in a moon year or a moon day, that time that it takes to complete one revolution is about the same time as it takes to complete a rotation. During a new moon phase, the moon seems to disappear, but it actually is the sun that's shining on the opposite side of it. When the moon, sun, and Earth line up, we call that an eclipse, and that happens often. The path the moon takes around the Earth is not a perfect circle, not a perfectly circular type of shape. As you can see, it looks like a shape of a football or an ellipse. That's the shape that it takes as it moves around the Earth. The moon takes about 27 and a half to 28 days to orbit the Earth. And if you're looking above Earth down from the North Pole, the moon will be moving counterclockwise from the Earth. The moon is said to be 4.5 billion years old, and it's about 250,000 miles away from the Earth. Just so you know, the sun is 93 million miles from us, but the moon is 250,000 miles away from the Earth. If you were to travel once around the Earth, you'd travel about 25,000 miles. 250,000 miles from Earth is like traveling around the Earth 10 times. Just basic math. I just showed off my ability, so you're welcome. On average, the moon moves about 2,300 miles per hour. 2,300 miles per hour around the Earth. I bet some officers would love to ticket the moon for its speed, huh? And if you were able to travel by car to the moon, based on the 250,000 miles away, you'd have to take 130 continuous days of driving, no sleep, to get there. So, and it's a misconception that the moon gives off light. It's actually reflecting the sun's light. If there was no sun, we wouldn't be able to see the moon, and then those moon phases wouldn't exist. So, you can see another type of diagram here. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon. So the gibbous portions of this are near the full moon. The crescent portion is when you're near the new moon. Waning gibbous, last quarter, so the left or the last quarter, left side of the moon is lit up. First quarter, right, FIR for right, first quarter, right side of the moon is filled up. Waning crescent, and then back to a new moon. Now, our friend Colten knows a lot about these moon phases. And here's some of his facts that he had shared with me earlier. And so I'm just going to leave these here for a moment so you can take a look at them. Feel free and pause the screen, pause your screen if you want to read more. And then here is a place, softschools.com/facts/space/moon phases to be able to see more information where Colten is finding his facts. We take a trip around the sun in 365 and 1/4 days. So if we start here and we travel all the way around, and by the way, we do travel in an ellipse. We don't travel in a perfect circle. It takes 365 and 1/4 days to get right back to the same spot. The Earth has a tilt, okay? Now we're looking at the North Pole right up here. The Earth is tilted, and so that tilt causes our seasons. So here's a side view. This is the top view. This is a side view. In the winter, you can see in the northern hemisphere, we're tilted away from the sun. In the summer, northern hemisphere, you can see we're tilted towards the sun. That means our sun's rays are more direct. The sun is higher in the sky above us. It doesn't mean the sun itself moves. It means that our tilt is such that when we're in this position, we get more direct rays. But as we move away from this position, we experience some really cold days. When we're at spring and fall, we have about 12 hours a day, equal light. And the tilt doesn't really, spring and fall, you have the same exact tilt, and which means that your temperatures will be moderate. Whoa, animal adaptations are our next video. Apparently that dog wanted to make an appearance. But as we get to the summer and we get those direct rays, you start getting a lot of heat. Okay, there is a lunar video here, www.youtube.com, that mentions John Cena. I can't play it right now, or I will end up getting one of those lovely little copyright strikes. But I will put the link out there for you to be able to see it on your own. Is it an annoying video? Yes, I am very good at sending out annoying videos. It's what I do. But just to review, I want to remind you, our moon starts new. It waxes on to a full moon. We have our crescent, waxing crescent. Our first quarter, FIR, right side of the moon is lit. Waxing gibbous. Remember, gibbous is more along the lines with our full moon. It's very well lit. Then it wanes, okay? Wanes off. The left side is lit, okay? Last quarter, left. Waning crescent, and back to a new moon. So our right side of the moon is lit, and then our left moon is lit as it goes through the phasing. And of course, we had Colten helping with our facts and then our seasons, okay? As we talk about planets and start talking about our solar system, remember this rhyme, or it's not a rhyme, but my very excellent mother just served us noodles. My very excellent mother just served us noodles. My, for Mercury, very, Venus, excellent, Earth, mother, Mars, Jupiter, just served us, Saturn, S, Uranus, just served us, and then noodles for Neptune. So, hope that was a little bit of some good information for you, and I want to thank you for watching. And again, if you have any comments, just let me know. I'd be happy to give shout outs to folks, and thank you for watching. So have a great day.